Absolutely. And people are looking for the sources of truth, where God is speaking. And this is another thing that I had seen with Elon Musk years ago, that God was going to use him. I had spoken about that on the Jim Baker. I believe about 2 years ago. I had talked about how God's hand was on Elon Musk.
Yeah.
And there was a significant thing that the Lord was going to use.
That's really good. Hey, Ken, I'm going to just comment on this publicly because I love Clay Clark. He and our buddies. He doesn't trust Elon Musk, and he every time he gets on, he wants to say something about, well, his girlfriend's doing this, but he's not pretending to come across as a prophet. He loves the prophets, by the way. For you to say that about Elon Musk, and that was my discernment too, that God's got this guy. He doesn't. I don't know where in the timeline he is, but that's a really good word right there. I'll have to share that with Clay Clark, because I love Clay. We're buddies, but he doesn't trust Elon, mainly because by association. We have to look at each other as past associations, and with a grain of salt to some extent. I think for those that got it.
Well, there seems to be some alignments and some strategic associations that are happening right now.
Yeah,
I would say between Trump, Tucker, Elon Musk.
Yeah.
A 3-cord strand that's not going to be easily broken. There is a changing, because they just changed Twitter to X.
Yeah.
Like X marks the spot.
Yeah.
It's like the seal is being laid down.
That's good.
There's like the little bird just tweeting, as opposed to like the X of just like.
And I don't know if you heard, I told this to our group the other day, but I was at the Reawaken tour. I'll tell this again because I told the other day, and I turned around and walking over to me with 2 of our patriots that are on the show, Juan O'Savin and Mel K. They're walking up there, and I turned around. I'm in the green room because I'm going to speak, and Mel K says, "Steve, it's Roseanne." I'm going, and I looked at it, and Roseanne's sitting there. I said, "Roseanne," and I started to say something, and she goes, "I know who you are. I watch you all the time." So people are watching this program and programs like this. I mean, we're one of a number, but we're probably, if you counted on a hand or two, that are really making a significant contribution. I mean, even the smaller ones are as well. Everyone does their part. But what that told me was that people, here I was just dissing the entertainment industry, but I'm telling you, we're talking about a couple people in the entertainment business that are turning towards God. She's going to be on the show. I found out that she and Juan wanted to do the show, so we're going to have her. She's speaking up for the Lord, strong Christian, all of that.
And what you would have never thought.
Not even.
And I heard a podcast from her where she talked about how there were certain things that they wanted her to do on her show that she refused. And even for the second kind of reemerging of her show, she wouldn't go along with it, and so that was one of the reasons that they kind of like pushed her aside.
Oh wow!
But I believe God's using her.
Yeah.
What's interesting too, Steve, just as we're kind of prophesying, just releasing revelation here. X is actually the X is actually an ancient Christian symbol.
Oh, really? Well, is it? You mean like before the fish as we know it, there was X or something? Yes. Oh, wow. Yes.
It was the X is a very it was used by ancient Christians. So there's something there as well. Well,
it's funny because I had the same discernment for Tesla, not Tesla, but Elon, as I had for Trump. When Trump came down that escalator, I listened to him for a couple of minutes, and my wife and I had always agreed to match our votes so we wouldn't cancel each other. I just kind of did that. And I said to her, and I'm going to get to Elon here in a minute, I said, I don't care how you vote. You can vote however you want. I release you from having to vote. The way I says, I'm voting for that guy. And I have the same thing about Elon. I just feel Elon, whatever process he's in, he's our guy,